I got the phone call at about 6:45 in the morning, and I woke up and got out of bed as quickly as I could, and I got dressed really fast. And as I was getting into my car, I got another text message saying, "If you want to get here, you need to come right now." So I texted them back and I said, "I'm on my way." And I drove as fast as I could, and the whole time I was just praying that she would not have her baby before I got there. So I pulled into the driveway and I walked into their side door and everything was completely silent. After that, I walked to the back room to where my friend was, and she was on her bed and she was in between contractions, so she seemed to be really peaceful and really calm. And her 3-year-old ran into the room to see how she was doing. And it was then that another contraction hit. So I took her 3-year-old into the other room and we talked for a little while and I played with her hair. And then we heard the midwife saying, "Okay, you need to push now, your baby's almost here." So we went back into the room, and in those next moments, my friend just gave birth to her little baby boy, and the midwives handed her her baby, and she just looked down and she got to meet him for the first time, and she just absolutely fell in love with him. And then after she was laying down again, just holding him, the midwife said, "Okay, who's gonna cut the cord?" And my friend was like, "Oh, well, Leigha can cut the cord." So I was like, "Sure, that sounds great." So I came over and I got to cut the cord. And just while I was there and while I was watching the midwives taking care of my friend and watching them do what they love to do, it was then that I realized that up to that point of getting to be there for that birth, midwifery had always been just a really good idea to me. And then right at that moment, I realized that it could be a reality. Now I'm chasing that reality, and I'm moving to the Philippines for 2.5 years. I'll be going through a training program where I'll work in a clinic for Filipino women who can't afford good health care and can't afford to get prenatal care and postpartum care for their babies. So I'll get to work there and just train to be a good midwife. The reason that I love midwifery so much is because it meets the deepest, most intimate needs of a woman's life. And when you're in that moment and you're meeting that need, it just opens this great opportunity for you to just share the gospel of Christ with other people. "For you formed my inward parts. You knitted me together in my mother's womb. I praise you, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Wonderful are your works. My soul knows it very well." Psalm 139, verses 13 and 14.